Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another daily scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. I am Anson. Hi, Willow. Miss Ticky Face this morning. She went outside. Of course, she always likes to go to the tall grass. And then came back in. Well, Gladys had given her a bath yesterday. So she's all nice and soft and, not not covered in dirt and ash and swampiness from the pond and just all those things that just dogs like to get into, right? So sitting there rubbing up on it because she always every morning. I know I've showed the pictures on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Every morning she likes cuddle time with Dad. So with me, right? So sorry, I'm still getting over the chest cold congestion. Coffee's still brewing. You can probably see out the window. It's still dark. It is. I don't even know what time it is. Because my watch apparently did not charge. So I got 7:16 in the morning. But yeah, Gladys or Willow had came back in this morning, and I saw something up by her ear. It just looked like a little black crusty or whatever it was. And so I was gonna go pick it out because I was like, well, she shouldn't have anything on her. She just took a bath, and I go to grab it, and it moved. I'm like, oh great! So I hurry up and grabbed it, threw it on the counter. Yep, sure enough, she had a tick. So here I am, all lovey-dovey on her and stuff like that, and she has a tick on her. I'm like, so anytime that happens, now you start getting the heebie-jeebies and the itchies and thinking that you got ticks on you. And I'm ready for them to go back to their HE double hockey sticks, right? Yeah, it's I prefer, I love the fall season. That's actually my favorite season, but it's still just warm enough that the bugs and the critters are out. And I know that they're only going to go away once actual winter is here. But once winter is here, it's just so dang cold that you don't want to go out and do anything. But the cold over the nighttime is coming up quick, and we need to get this pipe for the well down in the ground, before it freezes. But as of right now, we're still waiting on funding. I know my mom is trying to help, find the parts up where she's at, because I can order the parts online. I've already found, I already know exactly what I need to do to get those things. But just waiting on that funding for that, because we're still on a budget. We're still trying to build mom and dad's shed, so the cabin, all these projects are gonna be coming quickly once the funding and stuff like that starts rolling in. If you would like, so I already know that for the main channel that are super fans, right? That's what I consider a lot of y'all that are here and at our main channel. You're our super fans, and that if you are wanting to help with any of those building projects and such, we do have the availability with the super chats or the super stickers or the super thanks. No, that would be your way of helping with any of those projects if you felt inclined. Um, and that's basically what I'll leave that at that. Because I know there's folks out there that that would like to be able to come and help and build and do those things. Um, and then there's uh, those folks that they can't physically come out to help build, but they would still like to help, and that's a way of contributing. And just know that any of the supers that we ever receive on the main channel, eventually here too, I'm sure that 100% of those funds goes right into all these projects that you guys will continue to see. So, um, and one of the things that I've done even in the past with my blacksmith shop is anybody that funds the build of whatever we are building, that I actually make little signs. Um, I would probably end up doing like little copper signs, stamping names into them, something that's going to last, right? And then I put it into the build. So if whatever stage that donation comes in, so if we're in framing, right, and we have people donate to the channel via a super chat, super sticker, or super thanks, those even if you put in like a little, because I have a book that I bought that um if you have a special message that you want to pass along to, and it can't be like super long, just like one sentence, but anything that you pass along with that too, that special message during that super chat would also get put onto that tag, and then that tag gets hung up onto that project wherever we are at. So like I said, if it's during framing, it'd be inside the wall in the framing. So uh, later down the line, as you know, for whatever reason, right, if we're not here and someone's going through that building and redoing stuff or whatever, they'll see those tags, um, and just know that your name, your legacy, whatever it is, would be part of that build. Um, I know for the blacksmith shop, because I still have names that had supported previous shops, that I will continue to take those, even though I couldn't bring that shop with me, or I couldn't bring those things with me. Um, some of the stuff that I still have that list of names to where whenever I have my permanent blacksmith shop here, those names will continue on and go back into that shop, because they've helped me get to where I am today, with tooling and some of those other things, right? Uh, so yeah, just to let you guys know, that's kind of what's going on with that. Um, project wise, we're still in limbo with the well, until I can get those other parts. I do have some stuff I can do with a hose going to the RV, just to winterize that hose. Got parts for the push mower, so that's been getting fixed. Um, we still got to get the metal and stuff like that prepped for Lil Mac. That way I can fix the bucket on Lil Mac. Still working on the shed room. Whenever we get a little more things, which this past weekend, hopefully you guys had a great weekend. We had two of my uncles that came down from Missouri. So my first uncle, he's my mom's oldest brother, because my mom's number 2, so he's number 1. And he had actually, for my birthday, gave me that table saw. So thank you, Uncle David. I definitely appreciate that. And uh, it's gonna come in so much use. I mean, they brought a lot more, but that's the big one of you know, the tools that's gonna get used, and that's amazing. We definitely thank you. See, I still got stuff on me. Um, and then this past weekend, like I said, he came down with my other uncle, my uncle Mark. That's number three in line. My mom, one of my mom's younger brothers, and um, he brought a trailer down, just chock a block. That's what they call, right? I think that's New Zealand chock a block, which is completely stuffed or full of things, right? Which is gonna, and I'll show that in a video that's coming up. But these are all things that we have talked about in the past of things that he was gonna give us for helping with builds and things. And there are some other things that I will pay him over time. So, and he's already said, for these things to include that trailer. So, just as I can afford it, if I can throw him, $20 here, $20 there, to just be able to do that. So, like I said, anyone that is wanting to help with that investment, then the ways of doing that, like I said, is through the supers. So we definitely appreciate that. Look forward to that video coming out of all the chock a block worth of stuff in the trailer. It's a big help, and that's only like a quarter of the things that's going to be coming. There's a lot more coming. So um, we're definitely appreciative and thankful for all the support that we are getting from the family. So all right, well, I think my coffee is done brewing. Like I said, I haven't even had coffee yet. Willow's still laying down. She showed you about 2 seconds worth of her time. Oh, Willow. Yeah, she's no. But we definitely appreciate you guys for following the journey. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed and you're new here, we would greatly ask that you subscribe and also check us out on the main channel, Ivy's Family Factotum. And yeah, just continue to follow the journey as we're getting going. It's greatly appreciated. I'll continue to feel better. Trust me. It's one day at a time. But we definitely appreciate y'all. We thank you. We love you. And without further ado, remember to always thank a veteran at every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.